Tippy time my damies, Topcat here and welcome back to the channel. And today's build is the Unraveller. We've got 5 methods of unravel to create swarms of strand that seek out targets like a rat pack. If you like this build, make sure to smash that thumb, and any questions and suggestions are welcome down below. I'll make sure to leave a dim in the description. That being said, let's get into the video, and the first part of this build is to just equip the final warning. There have been mixed opinions on this sidearm. Some of you think it's shithouse, some think it's meta. Its perk, all at once, holding down the trigger marks targets within range and loads multiple bullets. These fire in a burst with increased stability on the trigger release. Now its max targeting range is 25 meters. Most of you have been waiting for the full charge in order to shoot the 10 bullets, but what you actually want to do is release the trigger when the targeting system goes red. It begins by highlighting the target with white and then turns red when it's marked. Try pretending you're drawing a bow and you'll begin to find the rhythm with the charge and targeting system. Hitting a target with a fully charged burst will unravel them. The gun holds 20 and with a full charge it pumps 10 bullets. We got 2 of these in each mag. Its trait is pick your poison. When hip firing, projectiles will track marked targets, dealing increased body shot damage on impact. However, if we aim, our projectiles have a greatly increased velocity and deal extra critical hit damage. Now the hip firing marked targets is only 20% body shot bonus, but what this does allow you to do is to bullet bend. We can pop out from cover, mark our target, then duck back and release the charge to send the bullets wanted style around the bend. Now being a strand weapon, our artifact can make this even better. Allied unraveling. When we get rapid final blows with a strand weapon, we are granted unraveling rounds. This is active for 13 seconds and can keep refreshing as we keep killing. Now unravel rounds will actually pierce anti-barrier shields. This works well on the strand LMG, but I'm actually running the anti-barrier sidearm in the artifact, so I don't need these rounds to break anti-barrier shields. Threaded blast. Destroying a tangle with a strand weapon creates a larger and more damaging explosion. Now we can create a tangle every 10 seconds, and pretty much every ability affected kill can create one of these nukes. Untangler also benefits from the bonus explosion radius. When we destroy a tangle with a strand weapon, it suspends targets damaged by the explosion. Now for my exotic, I've chosen to use the Mechaneer's Tricksleeves. Now because I'm running a charge moss system on our gauntlets, the Mechaneers ourselves will make for a lot better gunplay. This increases sidearm ready speed with 100 handling and your reload speed with 100 reload. Also when critically wounded, that's the red part of your health bar, swapping to the final warning gives an additional 100% damage bonus. Now that gives this sidearm a 200% damage increase, which is nothing to be scoffed at. Now it doesn't stop there either, it also awards us 50 airborne effectiveness. We add this to the final warning's 27 AE stat and our gunplay is very comfortable in the air. Now our Widow's Silk aspect grants us a second grenade charge. We're using the grapple and it will give us a free grapple point. I'm obviously using the grapple grenade to make us an endless supply of grapple melees. These grapple melees unravel targets. As these targets take additional damage, they create unraveled projectiles that seek out nearby targets. Now because we are swinging around all day, Thread of Ascent is going to be great for us. Activating your grenade ability reloads your equipped weapons. It also helps max out our airborne effectiveness stat when it is paired up with the final warning and the Tricksleeves. This is active for 15 seconds, so it feels full time with our current grenade cooldown. As I stated before, the final warning works best in that 25 meter kill box, so we need to be close. The grapple is a great way of getting in nice and tight, whilst also giving us the safety of a nice exit strategy. Now our 5th form of unravel comes through Thread of Propagation. Our powered melee final blows grant your strand weapons unraveling rounds. Now we know the basic hunter melee ain't killing 9/10 of shit all, however the grapple melee is actually really strong. Now because this build has max uptime with unraveling rounds, it does tons of easy damage. So this is going to cycle through to Thread of Generation. Dealing damage of any source will generate grenade energy, pushing up our grapple uptime very high. And Thread of Mind, defeating suspended targets grants us class ability energy. This will give us back that full class ability energy once we kill everything strapped up by those gimp ropes. And what's actually nice about the suspension dive is you can actually do this mid-super, making barriers and unstops stopped. Now our mods are centered around our grapple melee and orb generation. Reaper is going to make us an orb of power on our weapon kills after our class ability is used. Installation and better already spend them. Installation reduces our class ability cooldown each time we pick up an orb of power, and better already, your health begins to regenerate after picking up that orb of power. Now because we are playing in that 25 meter kill box, I like to run Empowering Finish to get charged up when we use our finishes. I stack on Proximity Ward and Dampeners. They help tank some of that splash damage, and that overshield makes for a lot safer finishes. Looping back to our orbs of power, I'm using Harmonic Siphon. This is going to create us orbs from strand weapon multi-kills. Stacks on stacks. Whilst picking up an orb of power, this will give us 2 armor charges for the price of 1, and charged up will allow us to get a max of 4 stacks. By using both firepower and heavy-handed together, this gives us 2 orbs of power for our grapple melee kills. These orbs are going to be crucial for feeding the grenade kickstart mod. The more grapple melees we have, the more unravel we can apply to our enemies. This build has got 5 methods of unravel. It gets in nice and tight, and we can just slap everything that will not die to our pistol. Anyway, my jammies, that is the build for today. Dim in the description below. Thumb it if you liked it. If you've got any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave a comment down below. And until next time, tippy tie, my jammies. What a tie.